Hey everyone, long time no see, and by long time I mean probably, what, about a week, I think? I forget, to be honest, and I'm sorry if it's been longer. But as you can see, I just got a haircut. Yeah, a cut and a color. I did manage to find an Aveda, and I was really excited about that because I prefer Aveda color. Well, the bag's over there. Aveda, for those who aren't familiar with it. It's, I think, 93% natural, so it's all mostly good for my hair. It's not some weird, strange, harsh chemicals, although granted, naturally occurring things can be dangerous too. But still, the point is I love this stuff. It's usually pretty expensive in the US. Strangely, it's not any more expensive here. In fact, it's cheaper, or it was cheaper to get my hair done because it happens to be in one of the shopping centers that one of the schools that I teach at is also in, so I get a 30% discount, and that was really exciting, a great surprise at the end. Because I was expecting to pay about 20,000 yen, which is about $200, give or take. And it ended up being 11,000 yen, which is like 110, maybe 115, like, you know. And that was really good, and that was, of course, after discount. But for those who know me and have known me for a while, you see that my blonde highlights are not there. Instead, it's the whole thing got the red. The guy put the highlights in, and then he colored over all of it, which I'm not used to, and I'm not sure how I feel about it. So it ended up being cheaper because he used one less color, or one fewer color, sorry. So that made it a little bit cheaper there. And I'm not sure how I feel about it. As the color fades out, I'm not sure how the highlights are going to look. Depending on how that works, I may or may not stick with this. I did talk to him, and it was a miscommunication, I'm sure, on my part, explaining that the pictures that I showed him were me, because a lot of my pictures don't always look like me, especially when I take them myself, because something about holding the camera and looking at it just doesn't, I don't know, whatever. For whatever reason, there was some kind of miscommunication in explaining that I wanted the highlights a different color. Whatever. I mean, I'm pretty happy with it. I just have to see how it fades out and wears over time, because if it ends up looking pink and weird, I can't wear that to work. So I might have to go back to the blonde. Naturally, of course, I'm a brunette. So, I mean, I like this, and I like the way it looks. I just have to see how it wears. So, but I'm actually pretty excited about it. And he got the cut spot on. I mean, down to this spiky do in the back, which I'm completely in love with. I hope you could actually see that in there. But he used a men's product on my hair, which I don't have, like a men's styling, sculpting gel stuff in the back. I have something that they didn't have, so I'm going to assume that they'll work just fine, because it's what I've used in the past. Too bad. I like the way the men's stuff smells, but it's not, it's kind of masculine. I don't want to smell like a dude. But I decided, because it was so much cheaper because of the 30% and because the color, whatever, I decided to spring for something I've never gotten. I got the tea. I don't know if you can see that. But I decided to get the tea. I love this stuff. They give you a cup of this. They gave me 2 cups. One at the very beginning and then one while I was waiting for my color to process. But they give you this tea, and it's just, I wish I could let you smell it through the computer, because it is the most amazing thing ever. What does it have in it? Licorice root, peppermint leaf, sweet fennel, basil. They put a label over top of it in Japanese, so I can't see all the freaking ingredients. But you get the idea. I mean, it's got some really cool stuff in it, and it smells amazing. Although it's kind of weird, because it's like, I don't know if you can hear that. It's not like tea leaves. It's got like twigs and stuff in it. It's really weird. But I had to go buy a tea ball to go with it. I love 100 yen shops because I managed to find one. I mean, this one, I don't know how the quality on this sucker is, but we'll see how it goes. I'm used to the ones that are like mesh instead of solid like this. Now I can't get this one closed. Needs a degree to understand it. I'll deal with it later. And in other news, I've been making a scarf. It's coming quite a ways along, and it's this really fluffy yarn. Here's a little bit. It's hell to work with. Absolute hell. The stuff slips, it catches on itself. It's a nightmare, but it's so soft that I forgive it. So I guess there you go. That's what's been going on in my life. I got a haircut, got some stuff done. Let's see, what else was I going to talk about? I think that might actually be it. Oh, one more random thing. I got a bunch of handouts, because they hand things out on the street, you know, to people walking by with advertisements. And there have been, in Ikebukuro, there have been some DHC people, and my stuff's over there, so I can't reach it, and I'm not going to, like, fly over there to grab it, so you're sorry. But they've been handing out these facial cleansers, and I've worked there a few days in a row and stuff, so when I went there, every time I walk by, they go to hand them to me. I'm like, do you not remember me? What's going on? And they hand them to me every time, so I've got 4 little bottles of this DHC facial cleanser, which is a really nice cleanser. I really like it, so this is exciting. I should go back there a couple more times. Yeah, but anyway, I thought I'd give you a quick update. I love the hair. It feels really nice to not have my hair like all the way down to my shoulders again. I kind of like having it off. I don't know. And for once, usually when I get a cut in the back, the students make it, because I used to go to the Aveda schools, the students always make it too long in the back. I told the guy the names of the haircuts. I say the front is a concave gradation, the back is a vertical, and he did it. I said it's a long vertical, which he seemed to understand just fine. I mean, because it's perfect. The guy, of course, didn't really speak a word of English, and so I had to try to converse in Japanese. I brought out my pocket dictionary. We never used it, but I brought it anyway. And he studied in Paris and New York, and I'm thinking, okay, this is great. And then he was telling me he entered these haircut competitions. I don't know what it entails. He didn't explain it to me, and he didn't explain where, but he got 4th place the first time, 2nd place the next time, 4th place again the 3rd time, and then last year I think it was he got 1st place. So I was like, this guy knows his stuff. That's great, and I was really excited. And then this color thing happened, but I think I like it. So again, gotta wait to see how it fades out. But I guess the contest is in 2 weeks, so we'll see how that goes for him, because I'll see him again in 2 months. I'm gonna go back to this guy for sure, because definitely he knows his stuff. So, hope everybody's doing alright. I don't know, I've been having nightmares about my chinchillas, so I guess that means I miss them. I'd like to say I miss all you too, but some of you I haven't even met, so I can't say that. And for those I have met, I sent out a bunch of letters to, I only can send out so many at a time because my poor hand can only handle writing so much, but I go in waves. If I don't have your address, I can't send you a letter. So if you know me, like in person, and want me to send you a letter, please email me your real address so I can write you, because I'm not going to hunt it down. And yeah, so I hope everybody's doing alright. I'll be sending out more letters. I bought some more stationery and some stamps, and I guess I'll talk to you later. Cheers!